And finally, so what other innovations do you anticipate will disrupt the CRM industry over the next 5-10 years, maybe?
AI. There was the world changed 2 years ago with the release of ChatGPT. We had our Apteco partner advisory board meeting yesterday, and one of our partners said it's as big a change as the invention of the mouse. It's going to change everything about how you use technology. You will see the ways you interact change. You don't need complex software and buttons and dialogues and training and understanding. You'll have a question and response interaction with an apparently intelligent system that can help you. And we went out a bit on a limb a year ago and said, we'll take responsibility for this, for people using our technology. We're going to learn about it and deploy it. And it's been hugely impactful in our business, how we write software, how we design software, how we test, and what the software is going to do is all different. And that's just in the first year of working with it. We aspire to deliver you the ability to say to the software, I have surplus stock of red shoes in the warehouse. What should I do? We're not there yet, but imagine that AI to commission analytics of that product, understand the margin on that product, understand the channels where that product sells best, and then commission a campaign for you across multiple channels to promote red shoes. And it'll be that level of change. And you'll then, either chat by typing or talking to it to say, how's my red shoes campaign go? And it will report back to you and say, we're doing well here and less well over there. So it's a huge, huge change. And that's just in our little segment of the non-tech industry. I think that's going to be the biggest change in most of our careers. We will see that level of change.
If we're talking 10, 15 years, I think we are going to see a decline in email. I think email marketing is the core of all CRM programs. It sits there. I mean, it counts for most of the attributed revenues. So for me, I think it's about we will see. It's been threatened since 2005. I think every year I've been told, or I've read blogs and online documents that say about it's over for email, it's over for email. I think we are going to see the decline of emails. And that's why very much in my previous role and in this role, part of our strategy is beyond email. If email goes next year or if it goes in 10 years time, it's to build out those other channels to use Celebris for online and in-app targeting. So that for me is the big thing is I think we will finally see a severe decline in email. We should be so reliant on it.
I think for me it's rather my time was to predict the future, so 10 years time. Where I hope to be in 10 years time is actually using the stuff effectively that's available today. So I think Daniel was talking about Virgin Atlantic. I was there with that Flying Club, that message going through. We're doing that at Arsenal now. We're placing in the customer journey some specific targeted messages. But that's 10, 14 years on from where Virgin was doing that. So I think it's not just about what is what's coming in the future to the people that are inventing those things. I think where a lot of effort needs to be made is the tools that you've been describing just now, making sure that we're really using those effectively. And if we can be doing that in 10 years' time, I think we'll be ahead of the game, quite frankly.
I think probably alongside them, it's a growing trend that customers are so much more aware of the value of their own data and are not as prepared to share it as much. Are very cautious about how you use it. So I think the respect that every company is going to have to pay in terms of how to use customer data is going to increase, and it's going to be much more, well, it has to be now, but a much more value exchanged. If you want to use customers' information, then there has to be something for them.